Trader registration. According to the Food Safety Ordinance, Cap 612, any person who carries on a food importation or distribution business in Hong Kong must register with the Food and Environmental Hygiene Department. Food importers or distributors who need to apply for the said registration can do so through Food Trader Portal. To enable them to enjoy the wide range of services in FTP, user accounts will be opened for them during the application process. Food importers or distributors applying for registration must appoint authorized persons to lodge the application. Depending on business needs, APs may delegate their rights and responsibilities to nominated persons. APs can perform the following functions. 1. Opening FTP user accounts. 2. Delegating their rights to NPs. 3. Updating registration information of food importers or distributors. 4. Applying for import license. 5. Applying for import permission. And 6. Recording food arrival information. If appointed by APs, NPs can perform the following functions. 1. Applying for import license. 2. Applying for import permission. And 3. Recording food arrival information. For a business established in the form of individual or partnership, there should be only one AP. For a body corporate, there should be at least one AP. More than one AP is suggested. There is no restriction on the number of NPs. Food importers or distributors can decide and change the number of NPs and their respective rights as they see fit. When adding, deleting or changing the rights of APs and NPs, the applicants and relevant parties will receive system notifications. Step 1. Trader registration. Please visit the FTP homepage at www.ftp.cfs.gov.hk. Select Not yet have an FTP account and answer a few questions which aim to ensure that you are required by the relevant legislation to apply for the registration. Finally, you will come to this page. Click Start to apply for the new registration. In Part A, enter the information about the company. First, choose the legal status of your business, whether a body corporate, an individual, or a partnership. The answer to this question is very important, as the subsequent steps of the application will be different based on the legal status of the business. So, choose carefully according to the information on the business registration certificate. Then, read the important notes and prepare the documents image files required for new registration. You may click Sample to view the sample of the authorization letter. After reading the important notes, please tick I have read the above important notes and then click Next. Make sure you have prepared all the required documents image files. Then, enter the business, company or branch names. Please note that you have to input the information accurately with reference to the business registration certificate and upload its image file. The uploaded file needs to meet the relevant specifications. After uploading the files, you can click the magnifying glass on the right-hand side and check whether the uploaded file is correct and clear. Then, you should provide the contact information of the company according to the instructions, including the registered office address, correspondence address, company's telephone number, email address and fax number. You should enter the company's registered office address accurately with reference to the business registration certificate. You are reminded that you have to input the personal information of all the partners one by one if the business is a partnership. After entering the business information in Part A, you may preview the whole part. If there is no problem, please proceed to Part B and input the information about the APs and NPs. Step 2. Assigning the first AP. First, enter the information and upload the image file of your identity document in Part B. Just the same as in Part A, you can click the magnifying glass on the right and check whether the uploaded file is correct and clear. Then, click Next at the bottom to proceed to the next page. As an AP, all rights have been preset by the system and cannot be removed. If the business is established in the form of partnership or body corporate, an authorization letter is required to be uploaded to the system showing clearly that each AP has been duly authorized by the company. Then, click Upload File for completion. Next, provide the contact information of the AP. For certain tasks, such as login to the FTP, a one-time password will be automatically sent by the system to your mobile phone. Moreover, you have to select the language for receiving SMS messages. Email address is important too. When opening the account, each account user will receive an email notifying them to activate the account and set up a password. In view of the importance of mobile phone numbers and email addresses, you are required to enter these pieces of information twice to ensure that they are accurate. An important note: you are reminded that for each trader registration number or exemption number, the mobile phone number and email address of each account user cannot be the same. If adding more APs is required, click Yes. If not, click No. During the whole registration application process, if the Save as Draft button is available, you can choose to save your application information as draft. You can then click Continue Application or Back to Home Page. If you choose Back to Home Page, you can retrieve the draft application from the registered email address later and continue the application accordingly. Step 3. Assigning the first MP. As an AP, depending on the operational needs of the business, you can delegate some of your responsibilities to other people known as nominated persons or NPs. If you need to assign an NP, input his or her information and upload the image file of his or her identity document to the system. Then select the NP's responsibilities. The major difference between an AP and an NP is that an AP has the rights to carry out trader registration, including renewal, update of information, and cancellation of registration, as well as open user accounts for other people, while an NP cannot perform these two functions. The next step is to provide the contact information of the NP, including his or her mobile phone number, the most used phone number, and his or her email address. You are reminded that the mobile phone number and email address of each account user cannot be the same. If adding more NPs is required, click Yes. If not, click No. Each business operator has to assign at least one AP or NP as emergency contact person. In the event of food incidents, we will notify the emergency contact persons as soon as possible so that they can take appropriate follow-up actions. Then proceed to Part C. Step 4. Food categories to be imported or distributed. In Part C, you need to select the food categories to be imported or distributed. First, please click Add. You can select the appropriate category from the drop-down menu of the main food category. Then, choose the food classification in the selected category and indicate whether you are an importer or a distributor. You may tick both importer and distributor boxes at the same time. Next, click Add. You can select other main food categories and food classifications from the drop-down menu if necessary. You are reminded to click the button Add after completing the selection of each main food category and the corresponding food classification. After that, please check whether all the main food categories and food classifications to be imported or distributed have been selected. You may also amend or delete the selected items. When you're done, please proceed to Part D. Step 5. Completing Questionnaire. Part D is a questionnaire about the operation of your company, comprising multiple choice questions only. You only have to tick the appropriate answers and submit the application after taking a preview. Step 6. Final preview and submission. Before submitting the application, you have to preview it and carefully check the accuracy of the information provided. If a particular field needs to be amended, you can click the Amend button and revise the information accordingly. Click Submit after completing the preceding process. Tick all declaration checkboxes and then click Confirm and Submit. Upon submission, you will receive an application number. Please jot it down. If you have any inquiries or need to contact our staff, please provide this application number, which will help us to follow up your cases more efficiently. After successful submission, you will immediately receive an email acknowledging receipt of your application. You can check the status of your application through the website provided in this email. Step 7. Payment. After the application is approved, you will receive a notice of approval of application by email. Then, you can click the hyperlink provided in the notice to make the payment. Apart from the demand note for the fee, FTP also provides a convenient online payment service. Upon the completion of online payment, you will immediately receive a transaction reference number and an email containing a notice of registration. Step 8. Account activation. Now you can enter into the hyperlink provided in the notice of registration to activate your FTP user account. You can use the website link provided in the email to enter the system. Input the trader registration number or exemption number, then enter your registered mobile phone number. Moreover, you can choose to have this one-time password sent to the email address that you have registered. Choosing this option enables you to receive this one-time password by email and your mobile phone at the same time. Click the Next button. Please note that you will receive your one-time password via SMS on your mobile phone when you log into the system. Enter the one-time password sent to your mobile phone, then create your password. Please note that your password has to fulfill the specific password combination requirements. Click Confirm to complete the procedures for activating your account. Now, you can log in to the FTP and use various online services.